Hi friends, Ambree here with Love Body Health and Fitness Coaching. I'm going to be showing you guys a workout for the quads. So why work out your quads, you might ask? Well, a lot of people come to me and they're like, I really want those toned, sexy, long, lean legs, and the quads are part of it. So if you notice right here, when I flex my muscle, part of this is the quadricep. So we want to make sure this is nice and toned. A lot of women are focused on the back of their legs, the hamstring, where they develop a lot of cellulite, but working out the front of your legs is just as important from not only an aesthetic point of view, but a functional point of view. I want you guys to grab your nearest chair, your bench, a bed, or your couch. We just really need that surface for support to make sure we just keep those quads activated and aren't using any other muscles. So we're gonna start sitting down in your chair. I want your feet to be able to be flat on the floor. So if you have something too high, grab another chair or bed. I just want to make sure that you can fully support your body from your feet instead of kind of leaning down to get onto your feet. We're going to be pressing through those heels, coming up and just sitting back down. And this is all we're doing. So the chair is super important because I don't want you guys to be damaging your knees at all. And we're just trying to burn the quads out. So it's not a full booty, thigh, leg workout. We're just trying to activate the quads. And we're just gonna come down nice and slow. Be mindful of your foot positioning. I know my feet naturally wanna go different angles, so I have to watch myself. And you can come and just sit down all the way and then pick yourself back up. We're warming ourselves up with this. We're gonna be doing this for a little bit here. Ooh. Sometimes it's hard. My quads are pretty weak right now. I was recovering from a knee injury. So I think it's super important to strengthen those. Have that awesome muscle balance of the hamstrings and the quads and the glutes. Squats are a great workout because they actually activate all of those muscle groups. I'm gonna keep doing this until I feel that fire in my legs. Three more. And one more. Okay, now we're gonna sit all the way back on your chair. We're gonna get them burning even more. So I want us to extend our right leg first. It's gonna come up in front of us. We're gonna squeeze, and I want you to have those toes facing straight up and bring it back down. Notice your alignment right here. So I'm still working on rehabbing my knee. So it's going a little inward, and be mindful. So if your knee is actually facing that way, you might need to see a physical therapist because your body is most likely out of alignment. Working on quads is actually gonna help us protect those knees. If you're doing these at a gym and putting too much weight, it can actually hurt though. So be mindful of what is helping, what is hurting. These should be completely safe just doing it in a chair. I'm gonna keep squeezing. As you can see, that muscle should be firing. If you look at your own leg, you should see that muscle contracting right now. And mine is actually starting to shake a little bit. I love how we can all work on strengthening our muscles together. A few more times. If you want to make this more difficult, you can attach a band onto the chair and just stay on the side of it, pulling away. That's going to actually activate this more and almost put that pressure like you're using a weight. You can even put on an ankle weight around your ankle. We're just doing an at-home workout right now, so just use your body weight. And if you want to amp this up, look for bands, look for ankle weights. You can make this even more difficult. I'm going to switch over to my other side, sitting all the way back in the chair. Let's extend. Bring it back. Make sure you're contracting really hard right here. Starting to build heat. This is just the beginning. I like to look at my muscles while I work out. It really helps me with that mind-muscle connection and stay present within my workout. So I make sure I'm actually contracting like I'm supposed to be instead of passively moving. 3 more. 2 and 1. Now I'm gonna get up off my chair and we're gonna be doing some squats. So just put your feet to the width of the mat if you're on one. If you're not, just do them a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna be just going down, moving those hips away from us, bending at the knees, trying to keep that chest lifted. We're gonna go to 90 and then back up. So I don't care so much about your glute squeeze right now. We're just focusing on the quads during these movements. You know that squats are actually a quad heavy workout. So a lot of people say, do squats for glutes. And that's not the case. Lunges actually in step-ups have more glute activation than squats do. So your primary driver through squats are these quads here. Squats are a great exercise for building that bulk in the legs. We're just gonna keep squatting. I want those knees to be driving outward during these. Let's keep our form pretty and our chest to be lifted. Make sure your knees aren't caving in. If you have a hard time going low, you most likely have tight hips. So I have a video on leg stretches. It has some awesome hip stretches in there. Try that one out. When we sit down all day, if you're at a desk, if you're driving, you're in this crouched position and those hips can get pretty tight. So we need to stretch them out and extend them. We're gonna add on to this movement here, little pulses. Starting to feel even more fire in those quads. Keep pulsing. Whew, they're burning. As you see, my toes are lifted. I'm pressing through the heel. If I press through my toes, I put a lot of stress on the front of my knees, and we don't want that. Although you might feel that more in your quads, it's gonna lead to injury over time. You might be lucky and it might not happen to you, or you might actually get hurt. So it's always just best to err on the safe side. We're gonna go up into a jump now. We're gonna burn them out. I know they're on fire. Let's push through. If you have too much pain, that's okay. Just keep doing those squats while we do this. But if you can, and you know that you can, push, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, burn it out, squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. Take a little break right here. Grab some water if you need it. We're gonna be doing a stationary lunge now with a little step. I'm gonna put my right leg forward first, my left one behind me. Make sure your legs aren't too close together or else you can really hurt your knees with this movement. So we wanna make sure the knee can sit behind the toes, come down into that lunge position, and we're gonna step it back to center and step it back behind us. My balance is super off right now. I am sore, so yours might be too. Try the best that you can. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. Take it slow. Stay in this crouched squat position. This workout is amazing for beginners. Some of those quad workouts can be super heavy and intense, and that's good for some. But again, you can always add any kind of weight to any of these movements we did here today and make the workout more intense. Make it difficult. Grow that muscle even faster. But the goal shouldn't be growing the muscle fast. It should be being kind to your body and moving at a pace that is safe and comfortable for you. Of course, when you develop that strength, it's okay to be outside of your comfort zone. Keep walking it. Bring it back to center. Left leg goes behind. Let's pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, my quad. 1. That burns. And I'm going to take it back now. Left leg goes behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out. We're gonna be heading over to the wall and we're burning out with a wall sit. This is like a plank, but for the quad. So we're gonna be holding this as long as we can. Get ready and find your nearest wall. Okay, now we're gonna plant those peaches on the wall. I want you to sit down into a 90-degree angle here. And we're just gonna hold this like so. And you already worked out your quads. They're gonna be feeling the burn. And I want you to just embrace the burn and hold this for as long as you can. Again, just like a plank, this is so uncomfortable, but this will really help burn that muscle out. I love doing this at the end of my workout. I'm like, yes, I had such an amazing workout. I'm sore, but I love the soreness and I know those muscles are gonna grow and get toned. If you have a book or your phone, you could be reading right now. Maybe newspaper, magazine, if people read those anymore. Hanging out here. Maybe your dog's tormenting you at home. I'm sorry if they are. Feel free to pet them. Just go as long as you can go, guys. I'm literally talking to distract myself right now from the burn. I'm gonna hold it for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, to get up, I just press my hands against the wall, bring my body forward, and just inch my way up. And that concludes our workout for today. I hope a lot of you are saying, oh, my quad at the end of this, because yes, they burn. And I'm so sorry, but if you sit down, you might be thinking about me in this workout and being like, darn Ambree, you really burned me good this time. And I'm not sorry, because those quads are gonna look amazing. I have a few other workouts on this channel. We're working out the hamstrings in some. I have so many on the glutes because that is my favorite muscle group to work out. Some of you might find you're actually quad dominant and you need to strengthen your glutes. So if it's really easy to squat and sit up, it might mean you're really pulling from those quads. Of course, if you do a lot of squats, girls, those actually work your quads more than your glutes. So make sure you get your glute focused workouts in as well. I had so much fun working out with you guys today. I know it was a little bit of a struggle, but we did it. If you want to get to know more about me, head over to lovebodycoaching.com or visit me on Instagram at AmbreeDingus. It'll be linked below, but you can visit me for little health tips and tricks, and sometimes I'll do live workouts on there. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the very next video. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration. This video is brought to you by our loyal patrons who help to keep our cameras rolling. To show our appreciation, we produce tons of exclusive content just for our patrons.